Hopefully you guys are nice and warm, especially these wrists, because today we're gonna be a lot on our hands. Again, we have 3 circuits and we're gonna stop talking and let's start moving. Get ready. Today we're gonna test you. So we're gonna start with plank with shoulder taps. So we're gonna start in a high plank. And keeping these arms nice and straight, we're gonna push away from the floor with the heels of the palms. I would like you to spread your legs together a bit, and we're going to start tapping our shoulders. Every time that I tap, I am pushing away from the floor with the heel of that palm. My abs are nice and engaged, and I am not hiking. I am so strong in this position that you don't see me shifting. The only thing that is moving are my arms. All right, team, so let's go into push-ups. I want you to pick any variation you'd like. Remember, we prepared you for this, so get creative. Let's go. We have 8 repetitions. I'm nice and strong here. My elbows are going to be bending in a 45-degree angle. There we go, team. Push, push. Remember, a push-up is not only about the arms. A push-up is a moving plank, and we've prepared you for this, all right? So let's go into these toe sits and Ys. So we're gonna sit on, with curled toes, we're gonna sit on our heels. So from here, we're going to pulse, making a Y for 15. Now, what I would like you to keep in mind is that we are not overextending on the rib cage. The only thing that is moving is your arms, all right? So focus on keeping this quiet as we pulse. Now let's go into those T's and repeat. Keep the abs quiet. Keep the diaphragm quiet. Let's go. Now we're gonna go into forearm side plank pulse. So we're gonna assume this nice forearm plank that you should know already, and I would like to stagger the feet. Either you can stack them or stagger them. And from here, we're gonna keep the hips parallel to the floor as we pulse. Focus on every exhale. We are lifting from the obliques, so you should feel tons of obliques here. Keep pulsing. Beautiful. Let's go back to the plank with shoulder taps. Today, your arms are gonna be jelly. Let's go. Nice and strong here. Now, if your hands are in line with your shoulders, this is going to be a more challenging movement. Now, if you want to make this easier, bring your hands together right in the middle of your chest. There we go. We're gonna go into those push-ups. So pick that push-up. You got this, team. Let's go. Beautiful. Let's sit on our toes, legs together. Let's go into those Ys. So I want you to reach those arms towards the ceiling. Pull. Turning to a T. Let's go. Beautiful. Ooh, my arms. All right, forearm side plank pulse. Team, take a nice deep breath. Let's pulse. Connect to those obliques. It's coming from my hips. Hips go down and up, down and up. Keep breathing. Beautiful. This is gonna go quick today. Let's go into the plank with shoulder taps. You got this, team. Let's go. You got this. Continue to push away from the floor with the heels of the palms. Beautiful. Let's go, team. Let's go right into the push-ups from this position. There we go. And into the toe sits. Take a nice deep breath. Make a Y and pulse. Tighten those abs. Go into the T. Let's pulse. Whew. That's getting intense. Go into that forearm plank. You got this. You got this. We're gonna drink some water in a bit. Let's go, team. Beautiful. And let's switch. Let's go, team. Beautiful. How are you feeling? How are those arms?
Feeling on fire right now.
Yeah, let's go. All right. Moving on to the last set of this circuit. So let's start moving. Today, you're not gonna die. We prepared you for this, so bring it. Let's crush it. Let's go. Your entire body should be super strong. All right? From the ankles, everything is stable. You're using your glutes, you're using your core, you're using every inch of your body to perform this movement. Let's go. If you need to drop the knees on the last set, do so. Whew. Beautiful. Steady to your toes. Get that nice stretch on the toes. All right, we did a lot. Day one. Let's go. Reach and pulse. Go into the T. Ooh. Ah. All right, team, so let's end this long. Go into that forearm. Let's go, and pulse. Take your time here. Take your time, so let's go. If the movement or the pulses do not feel honest, stay there for a little bit longer. Don't go too fast, just pulse and feel the movement. How are you feeling?
Everything's on fire right now.
All right. Okay, so grab your waters, grab your BCAAs, your hydrate, whatever it is you're drinking right now. We're moving on to the second circuit. Let's go. All right, team, so for this circuit, we are going to start with one of my favorite movements, elevated cats and cows. If you've done this before, you understand why I love this movement. So we're gonna start in all fours. And what I would like you to do is bring that yoga block right in between your knees. You're gonna be squeezing this the entire time. So we're gonna turn these guys on, all right? So start in all fours. We're gonna make a straight line from shoulder to wrist, hip to knee. And from here, you're going to curl your hips slightly until you are neutral in your spine. And we're gonna elevate the knees about an inch or two. From here, we're gonna take a nice deep breath. Sacrum goes up. And exhale, push away from the floor with the heels of the palm. Find abs. Let's go, team. Now, what I would like you to do on this exercise is keep the knees low. If, as you're curling under, you look that your knees are elevated, bring them down, stay low. There we go. Beautiful. If I'm not talking, it's because this is really tough, even for me, all right? So we're gonna take this all fours and turn this into a bear alternate, which is our next movement. So keeping all those cues, the straight line from shoulder to wrist, hip to knee. We're going to lift the knees and we're gonna alternate our limbs. So just lift right hand and opposite heel and vice versa. We're gonna alternate sides. So keeping all those principles, hips are neutral. We still think that we have this yoga block in between our legs. We're gonna start or continue to alternate the limbs. Beautiful. Now, we're going to plank press-ups, all right? So we're gonna go in our forearms. So assume this forearm plank. And from here, take a nice deep breath. We are going to push away from the floor, extend those arms, and slowly bring the elbows back into that position. There we go. Beautiful. Let's go. You got this. Beautiful. Ooh, that is tough. That is really tough. And now we're going to go into our single leg modified forearm plank. So we're gonna keep this position on the forearms and we're gonna be counting for 25 seconds. So let's remove one leg. So getting position, curl the hips under, stay really strong here, pushing away from the floor. Lift that right leg, hold. 25 seconds here. So what's happening to the stationary leg that's supporting me? I'm literally driving the heels towards that wall as I find stability with that midfoot or the ball of my foot, okay? Now we're gonna alternate. Ooh, quads. Okay, keep strong here, all right? Be strong here, you got this. Only 25 seconds. You got this, team. Keep that position. Stay there. You got this. We're almost there. There we go. Woo! Shake those arms. Now, tell me again, if you need all those heavy dumbbells to actually work your deltoids and your arms and your core, literally, your body is a machine, and we're gonna teach you how to become a machine instead of relying on machines. So let's pick it back from the top, get hydrated. Wait a second here, my arms are on fire. I need a couple of seconds here. Woo. All right, and that was said, let's go. Turning this into that knees elevated cat and cows. We're gonna squeeze that yoga block. Now, let me just say this, as I buy time for the circuit or for the set of the circuit, if there's an exercise that is really, really tough, trust it and work on it. This means that you may have restrictions and that your body's not able to move in that pattern. So you pay attention to the things that you actually are not great at. We usually want to do things that we're fantastic at and we have fun doing it, and then we hate the things that we cannot do. But this is what you need to concentrate most on. All right, so let's stop talking. Let's go into this cat-cows. Take a nice deep inhale, sacrum up. Exhale, find abs. The entire time, I'm keeping the arms nice and straight. Those knees stay low. Flex and extend that spine. Beautiful. Let's put this yoga block back. The same position. We're gonna pick it back up. Let's alternate. Breathe. Beautiful. Rest those quads. I told you today was gonna be real. All right, plank press-ups. Let's go into those forms or into that forearm plank. Let's press up. If you need to drop the knees, drop the knees. You already know, but you should be ready for this. And if you're not ready yet, drop the knees. Drop the knees. Let's go, team. Beautiful. Shake those arms. We're going into that plank. Let's go. 25 seconds, team. Be solid here. Remove one leg. Everything is nice, strong, and stable. You're not gonna die. We got you. Stay with us. We only have a couple of more seconds here. We're gonna be alternating soon. Stay strong. And switch. Woo! Shoulders should be on fire, but you're gonna be okay. Let's go, team. Keep breathing. You got this. We're almost there. Stay with me, stay with us. Let's go. There we go. Break, shake your arms. All right, team, grab that yoga block in between your legs or your knees. I really want you to focus on this one. This is very important here. There's a lot of functional movements that we do on this program that will serve you. So if one day you start doing maybe a pistol squat or something you've never done before, and you just try it for the first time, trust that every single thing we have here is preparing you for greatness, all right? So let's stop talking, let's start moving. My shoulders are on fire. Let's go. Shake your arms. Very good. Arms are on fire. Shoulders. So what day is today? Today's shoulders day. Let's go, team. Bear alternates. Let's go. You got this. Beautiful. Onto your forearms. Don't even think about it. Just do it. Let's go. Plank press-ups. Beautiful. Shake the arms. All right, team, so let's get into that form. Single leg plank, 25 seconds. You got this. This is nothing. You're strong and you're gonna get through this. Let's go, stay with us here. Stay with us. Let's go. Get in the zone. And switch. You got this, team. Breathe. In through your nose and out through your mouth. You're gonna get through this. Let's go. Almost there. A few more seconds. Beautiful. Let's go. All right, team, so on to the last set. You should be dripping in sweat right now. And this is it right here, okay? So I want you to stay with us. We don't move backwards, we keep moving forward, all right? Let's go. Beautiful. Remove the yoga block. This is it. We're right on the finish line. Let's go. Bear alternates. Let's go into those forearms, if you can, for those press-ups. We're almost there, team. This is it. Let's go. Beautiful. Shake those arms. We got 50 seconds left. Let's go. Back to that forearm. Let this inspire you, people. We're gonna turn you into a beast. All I'm asking you is to give me 100, because I'm giving you 1,000 back. All I want you to commit to this journey. Commit to the consistency of it. You're not gonna fail yourself, not this time around, all right? And I don't care if you're doing 3 sets, 2 sets, every single workout, I wanna see you here, committed and ready to crush it with an amazing attitude. This is tough, but you're tougher. So get comfortable being uncomfortable. This is it right here. Last few seconds. Ooh. Oh. All right, team. Grab your waters, your BCAAs, whatever it is that you're drinking, because we're gonna finish this workout and we're gonna finish strong. All right, team, so we have all 4 humeral cars. So I'm gonna stand and actually cue Zach, because this is very important. If you're doing this movement right, this is not only about the mobility of your hips, but it is a lot of core. So we're gonna teach you how to keep this core nice and engaged as you are moving your limbs or you're moving your hip. So what Zach is going to do is going to keep this straight line from shoulder to wrist and be really strong in this position. He's going to curl under, finding abs. Now with that feeling, you're going to bring, Zach, your right knee towards your chest, away from you, keeping that position and working with the range of motion you have. We're not going to try to get more range that we have, right? Because this is about getting that hip mobile and teaching the body how to maintain this neutral position. You should feel tons of core. If you are shaking, that's good. Now I'm going to join Zach on the opposite side. So be really strong here. You feel your core there? Beautiful. If you're shaky here, that's fine. You should feel tons of core. Keep those hips nice and neutral. Nothing moves but that femur, okay? Now, or that hip joint. Let's go into prone swimmers. Now I'm gonna cue that again. So Zach is going to be laying on his stomach. And from here, you're going to extend the legs and squeeze them together if you can. So now bringing your forehead comfortably on the ground. If you want to bring maybe a towel on the floor, you can do that. Hands behind the neck. Now we're going to raise the elbows, make a Y, so extend the arms, and really reach and reach and reach. Turn the hands over, bringing them towards the lower back, and then dropping those elbows comfortably. So make sure that you're not rushing this. Make sure that you're really using all these tiny little muscles to keep those arms parallel to the floor. So if you feel at any point they are lowering towards the ground, keep them high. Maintain that same distance. Dropping the elbows, elbows up, and you're gonna reach, maintaining the height of the arms all the way through. I told you this was about mobility, but there is a strength component. I told you that your body is a sheet of muscle, and yes, it has prime movers, but every single muscle in your body is being worked here. We're going to teach you how to find those muscles, and we're going to teach you how to gain the mobility that you once had, or maybe lost it, okay? So let me just get a couple here. Reaching, and this feels so good. Elbows up, reach those arms, keep them high, bring them back, elbows down. Beautiful. As you get comfortable here, then you can start picking up your pace. If you feel that the movement is honest, you can now keep up a good pace. There you go. Beautiful. We're gonna go back to the humeral cars. Now we're no longer sweaty. We're gonna start to cool down. There we go. Let's start with the right. Abs nice and tight. Try to keep that lumbar quiet, meaning the only thing that is moving is that hip joint, okay? Beautiful. Now softly, we're gonna rest our forehead on the mat, back to the prone swimmers. Take a nice deep inhale. Keep breathing. We're going to keep you strong and mobile. Beautiful. Back to the all fours, hip cars. Here we go. Back to the prone swimmers. Keep those arms nice and high the entire time. Think of reaching away from you, making those arms nice and long. Stretch them out. You got this. Beautiful. All right, team. All right, team, so on to the last set of this mobility. Hopefully you guys are feeling good. All right, let's get in all fours. Let's make it count. Let's go. Be really strong here. Make this about the hip joint. There you go. Find the core here. Beautiful. Let's do the last set of the prone swimmers. Remember those to keep those arms nice and high throughout the entire movement. Elbows up and reach. Take your time here. Last one. Oh. How are you feeling? All right, team. I'm gonna see you on the next workout. Let's get it. Very proud of you. Cool down by warming up with your usual warm-up. And if your wrists are feeling a little tender, remember, we spend a lot of time on our wrists, so just circle them out, okay? Stretch them out. I am going to see you on the next workouts. Get ready. Proud of you. Let's crush it.